Good evening, friends of the lily pad. Tonight we've got about 144 cars to show. It's kind of another unboxing video. I just barely looked at these cars. It's a mixture. We've got Hot Wheels, Matchbox Tomica, Zylmex, Yatming, and a few other brands, Kidco I think in there somewhere. So we're going to get right with this. It's a lot to get through. Get these out of the way so it doesn't mess with my focusing. And we're going to start right here. A couple Tomica. This is the early Tomica Toyota Land Cruiser. You can tell it's early by the wheels. First issue wheels. I'll show you in a second. Opening doors, made in Japan. If you're not familiar with Tomica, you should really check them out. Very good quality vehicles. So here's another Tomica. This is kind of next generation wheels you'll see on newer ones. A few different sizes, but most of them look like that. This is the Honda Accord. Very nice. And then we also have Honda Civic in rally stickers. Metal bottom, made in Japan. And we got this, what is this? A neat streeter. Woo, doggy. It's been down the track a few times. Little rough. And we got this classic here. Very cool. Nice shape. Love those white wall tires. And we've got this guy. I think it had a few different names. This is a twin mill, not a red line. It's like right after the red lines. There's quite a few cars like that in here. You think would have been red lines, but are not. And this one is the Super Koopa from Matchbox. And Matchbox Porsche. Still has a hitch, opening doors. And then the Hot Wheels, the Torino Stalker. Tampos wore off a little bit on the top. The gold wheels. All four corners are there. And another kind of a rare car. Almost all these were, or a lot of these were red lines. This is a Black Wall Fire Chief car. Oldsmobile Cutlass. This is not the high-end one. The high-end ones have opening hoods and metal base. And they're all red lines, of course. And this one is another Tomica, early. Again, you can see the wheels. This is a Datsun. And then this one is another Tomica. And it is a Toyota EX7. Okay. Let's see. I guess nothing really opens. Or does it? Nope. Pretty neat car. So that's it for the first tray. And again, some of these will be available at my shop, the Lily Pad in Tacoma, Washington. 253-627-6858. This is the Matchbox Jaguar. That dome top, big engine. Kind of a pinkish color. Another favorite Matchbox of mine. This little mini. It's called Racing Mini. And let's see here, another Matchbox. Dragon wheels. Volkswagen. Funny car. These are from the early 70s, made in England cars. And here's something you don't see every day. This is Whoosh and Push, but it's in kind of a fuchsia red color. I believe this came in a gift set of some sort. Kind of a creamy colored interior. Almost all these I've ever seen are yellow. Hot Wheels, Corvette Stingray, kind of a red, well, not too bad, tampos. Again, many of these were red lines, kind of the tail end of the red line, the beginning of the black walls. And we've got the Capri, Ford Capri, I believe it says on here. And it's got the opening hood with the chrome engine. Pretty decent car. Hitch is intact. And this one, I know it had a few different names too. Dodge. Kind of a Charger Challenger mix-up. And another Torino Stalker. Almost identical. Tampos worn the same. I believe some of those rollers that shot the cars down the tracks, I believe they did that to the roofs. A lot of the Hot Wheels have that issue. And another one here. Not sure the name of it, but anyway, Hot Wheels. Earlier, black wall. Nice tampos. Ferrari, Hot Wheels, Race Bait 308. Pretty nice shape. Metal base. Jumping back to a Matchbox. And this one is Tanzara. Trying to compete with Hot Wheels there. Pretty good shape. And last but not least on this tray is this Mercedes. Right? Yeah. C111. The gull wing doors. Pretty nice tampos. Plastic bottom. No red lines. That does it for tray number 2. Let's see, this one's got a bunch of vans in it. Start with a couple of, what's this here is a Zylmex, or Z. Straight Arrow Dodge van. Interesting. There we go. Zylmex, made in Hong Kong, early 70s. Anyway, it has a bubble on one side but not the other. Pretty cool. There's a couple of, I would call these Yatming, maybe Universal. I don't know. Kind of a generic. And there's another one. Kind of stole that base from the Hot Wheels aid car. And this van here, they kind of all use that same base. Pretty nice Hot Wheels van. Nice flame job. Metal base. And then we have the chrome one too. California Cruisin'. I had not washed these or anything, so they're a little dusty. And let's see. And this other Hot Wheels, I think it's called Baja Breaker or something like that. More of a Ford van. Yeah, Baja Breaker. Looks like it's been out in the Baja for a while. Let's see, a couple more Tomica, or Tommy pocket cars. Police Department. The Suzu van. And we have this Toyota ambulance. The doors are pretty much there. Lights more or less there. Again, early Toyota Tomica. And we got a couple of Lesnies here. Matchbox Lesney Evening News. Missing that diagonal piece on top. And we got this little, what is it, a Comer Thames, I guess. It's been highly decorated. This one trying to make a psychedelic van out of it, probably thinking it looked like a Volkswagen. And we got the Nestle's van. This thing's got the sliding door on it still. Pretty cool. Again, Lesney. And then last but not least, we got the Palm Beach GMC motorhome by Hot Wheels. Black wall. Too bad this isn't a red line. Boy, that'd be worth something. And metal base. All the newer ones are plastic base. A little difference you can look for when you're out there hunting. And let's see here. Looks like we got at least a couple more Tomica in here. This one here is a Corona 2000 ST by Toyota. So these have dates on them too. Let's see if we can find a date on this one. I don't see one. They have the scale 161. Made in Japan. And this one here, Corvette. I do believe this is a summer model. Welly, excuse me. WT, Welly toy. Kind of a cheapie in its day, but still pretty cool. Oh, but this old Volvo still runs. Check him out. That would be Corgi Junior's Volvo 245. And let's see here. We got the Blue Shark. This one is not. Anyway, it's pretty nice. Matchbox, early 70s. See, we got a Corvette, barn find, Majorette. Got those wide wheels on it. They don't even fit in the trays. Let's see, another Tomica. It's a little bit on the rare side. White. Ford Mustang 2. Most of these are silver that you see. Oh my. This one's got the windows out of this one. Ford Corsair. This would be a Lone Star or Impy. Roadmaster Supercars. Ford Corsair. Steering wheels. Opening doors and trunk and hood. and jeweled headlights. Very neat cars. And we saw one of these in the previous video, BMC. Looks like a Citroen to me. But anyway. Matchbox. Another Matchbox. Sandbox find. Old Mercedes. And another Matchbox. Let's see, it's called Lotus Super 7. Pretty good shape. Windshield intact. That's half the battle right there. Looks like we got another Welly Ferrari F5. Cheapy models, but definitely not bad in detail. And we have the Matchbox early 70s Lamborghini Countach. I can't talk, so I don't know how to say it. Alright, moving right along. Another Matchbox. Vauxhall Guildsman. It's like some 80s cars here. Mercedes, Hot Wheels, Gold Wheel. And that's a 300 SEL. Gotta have a Stutz Bearcat running around here. Hot Wheels. And what we got here? Bugatti. See, omitted the names on them. I don't know all of them. Hot Wheels. And we got a high raker that's all raked out. Hot Wheels. Another custom job here. By day, it's a Matchbox Lesney Lark Wagoneer. By night, it's a pickup truck. Maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. Alright, here comes Kojak. Buick Regal. And that one, it's a Corgi Jr. Well, typical Volkswagen, engine's gone. Matchbox Dune Buggy. It's called Baja Buggy. He's actually got a big V8 engine in the back. This car's probably worth a few bucks still. No, it's not a red line. This is your 82 version. Hong Kong Camaro by Hot Wheels. Black wall. Opening hood. Looks like the hood flew open on or something. Pretty cool. Oh, this is the first Yatming. Mercedes, opening doors, 450 SEL. Like the tail lights, how they did that little detail. Rear end's blown out of it. And we've got another Ford Escort Matchbox. English Escort. It's going to be different than the US one. And This Real Rider. Somebody robbed the wheels off. I'll have to see what I can find in my scrap box. Keep our eyes open for some wheels. 57 T-Bird. Alright. Let's see here. What's next? I think we have a Zylmex or Z Toys Chevy Monza. Oh, this is one of the side pipes. Back hatch does open. Hey, the struts still work. It stays up. And looks like another Yatming Mercedes. Another one with rear end blown out of it. A little bit newer version of the other one, I believe. Alright, we've got... This is an Earl Mustang. About a 71 or 2. Opening doors. Now this car, they actually made another version of this car without opening doors. These doors never fit right. They're always kind of goofy. Still a pretty neat car. This would be a Hot Wheels Redline Beatnik Bandit, or what's left of it. Looks like somebody robbed the engine. Tomica. Tommy Pocket Cars. Nissan R382. Pretty cool. And if I can get it out of here, we've got a Ferrari. Or is that a Porsche? I can never tell the difference. Porsche P917. I believe this car is already sold. And use my trusty tool to get these things out of here. Boy, that one doesn't want to come. Are you kidding me? Well, here's the one that didn't want to come out to play. Fire Chief Mercury by Matchbox. Another Zylmex. Chevy. Malibu, Laguna. Opening doors. Big 427 engine. Metal base. And we got another Matchbox. And that one is the, I can never read these, Alpha Caribou. Seen better days. And we got the Mustang. My Matchbox. Opening hood. Pretty decent. And we got a Hot Wheels Z-Wiz Silver. We had one of these in the video from the other night. And we got a Play Art. Made in Hong Kong. Corvette Stingray. Alright, we are halfway there. Another High Raker Hot Wheels Corvette. Kidco Honda Accord. Opening hatch. Pretty low miler. Tomica Porsche. Racing style wheels. Now, this is a later Corgi Jr. Triumph TR7. Road Dragster Matchbox. This thing's definitely seen better days. Hot Wheels 57 T-Bird. Interesting car. Another Tomica Datsun. Sunny, I think it says 1600. No, 1200 Coupe. Racing edition. Pretty cool detail. It's got fender flares built in. Nice car. Good old Ford Corsair by Matchbox. Another car you don't see every day. Like a mid-70s Ford LTD wagon by Zylmex. Back door opens like that. Tootsie Toy. Looks like a 39 Mercedes. Well, this one's headed to the junkyard. Matchbox. Super fast. Volkswagen 1600. Another one headed to the junkyard. From the sandbox to the junkyard. Old Matchbox Mercedes. Well, let's see here. One of these. Breaking Wind. I mean, Second Wind. This is a summer. No, Welly toy again. Early, like a 63 Corvette split window. Matchbox Formula 5000. And another one even worse. It bounced off the guardrail a couple times. Now this one's interesting too. It's an old Renault. Excuse me, Renault. 1911 Renault by Zylmex Z Toys. Pretty good shape. These parts were very vulnerable and are usually missing. Another Matchbox Road Dragster, a little bit nicer one this time. Let's see, another Ferrari Berlinetta, broken windshield, spoke wheels, hitch is intact, good parts car. Tomica, Morgan. And we got a beat up Matchbox Cougar. What's this thing called? It just says Mercury Cougar. Had a V8 engine sticking out of there. Somebody must have needed it for their Jeep. Tomica Porsche 911S. Plastic bottom. Couple of these. What's this called? Neat Streeter or something. Classic Ford. Anyway, it's a Ford coupe. Like the color. Rumble seats missing. It's a little bit nicer one. Maybe I can read this one. 36 Ford. I knew that. Purple. A little bit better shape. Rumble seats intact. And this one here, another Welly toy. Lotus. We had some of these in the last video too. Another nice, different one. Terrell 007. And this Hot Wheels Odd Rod. Pretty odd, all right. Another Welly. It says Barracuda K51. Some kind of race car. And another Tomica Ferrari. Plastic bottom. So it's a 308. And let's see here. This weird Matchbox Mustang van, whatever. Fantastic, I believe it's called. And it's a classic 55 Nomad, Hot Wheels, chrome, no opening engine. Matchbox Saab Sonnet, opening hatch. These hatches are usually missing. And of course the red and white Matchbox Dodge Challenger. Pantera. BMW. And lastly, we have this Mazda RX 500 by Tomica. Very nice shape. All right. Another Tomica Model T Ford. A little bit later one. It's the last issue on those wheels. Another little Fiat X19. There's a little hatch that opens, reveal that engine. Corgi Jr. Matchbox. Try that Space Age Cosmobile. And the Matchbox Mercury Villager. Oh, come on. Alright, let's get right back into this. It's like Starsky and Hutch car. Corgi Jr. Ford Torino. Very nice fuchsia Tomica Cadillac. Datsun 260Z 2+2 Matchbox. Here's a little bit better example of that Baja buggy we had earlier. The V8 engine is intact. And here's something you don't see every day. Zylmex Datsun pickup with the canopy. Very cool. Kidco. Looks like a Model A Ford. And we have a Corgi Jr.'s Batmobile. Hitch intact, those break off easy. Pretty nice car. And then lastly, we have this one. It is a Maserati Bora by Matchbox. Decent shape. Alright, getting down there. Two more trays to go here. Good old Matchbox Mustang piston popper. It's got this roll-o-matic action going on there. A couple more Yatming. This is a Ford Thunderbird. It's like about a 72 Ford Thunderbird. Pretty nice shape. Grandma only drove to church on Sundays. When she wasn't driving this, Nissan Laurel 2000 GX. Again, Yatming. Early Yatming. And we got this here, we would call it a Datsun B210. Sunny 1400 GX. Very nice car. And this one, Toyota Celica. Fortunately, the front bumper went missing. Other than that, very nice car. I think this is one of the only red lines in this batch. Is this Zap Cool One Dragster. And let's see. Pre hot rocker. Again, roll-o-matic. Kicks that engine around. Some other Matchboxes here. Citroen. And there's another Escort. And this one here is called the Clipper. Also roll-o-matic. Kicks those pipes around. Hatch opens. Another Mustang. A little worse for the wear. And what's it called this time? Siva Spider. All right. Last tray for this video. Another neat streeter. Pretty nice shape, black wall. Nice tampos. Hood scoops intact. Another Torino stalker. This car shared the base with the Monte Carlo stalker. Quickest way to tell the difference is the Monte Carlo has 2 headlights, where these have 4. And the little wing on the back. And we got a couple Pacers here. We got the Corgi Jr. And we've got Tomica made one. Long ago, back in 1977. It was a new deal then. Another Ferrari Berlinetta. Back window's blown out of this one. Hitch is broken. Spoke wheels. Yatming Lamborghini Marzel. Hot Wheels Teetotaler. And another Volkswagen Ladybug, this one's called. Matchbox. Speaking of Matchbox, Lesney. This is a little Ford Zephyr, English Ford Zephyr. And let's see here. There's another piston popper. A little worse for the wear, not too bad. And we got this Hot Wheels Rock Buster. Looks like the rock busted it. And last but not least, another one of these purple Pontiac Grand Prix Sports Coupe. This one's been around the block a few times. Still pretty cool. Alright, well, that's it for tonight. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. It really does help. Thanks to everybody who has liked and subscribed. And thanks for watching.